Okay, let's begin. Namaste. Welcome to Mindful Yoga, November and December. Today is our first one. So today's theme is a light in the darkness. So recently we had a winter time. Time change happened. Then the season is getting towards the late autumn and the winter time, and the day is getting shorter, and the night or darkness is longer. So it's interesting that the several festival also kind of related to that. Day is getting shorter and the night darkness is getting longer. Then I enjoy researching all those cultures and traditions. So that's, well, my background is a cultural anthropology, so I enjoy. But anyway, so when I researched that, so those time when the culture or festival was created or started, those times there was no electricity. So imagine that there's no electricity. So nighttime become very dark, and only candle or fires, and those candle fires and oil lamps, those are the source of the light. So when the sun comes up, it's really wonderful to see. And if winter time it's more cloudy and foggy, then you don't see the sun. So anyway, so when we are in darkness, there's lots of fear. We are fear of darkness because we cannot see, and we don't see, and we don't know what is happening over there in the darkness. We create lots of stories, and because of fearful story, that we imagine things that it's maybe not doesn't exist, but maybe exist. So it is interesting that in the darkness we fear maybe there's a wildness over there, and we fear for something that we don't see. It's maybe not doesn't exist. So that's kind of a spiritual practice. We connect to the innocent, or what's that called? So light is a wisdom, and the darkness is a doubt and fear, and what's that called? Oh, wait. The word is coming up. But anyway, so if we don't know, there's a lot of fear. Sorry, I don't remember that word. Innocent. Anyway, integrate. Anyway, so that's what we practice today. So light in the darkness. So we bring the wisdom to see what is actually there. Then don't worry about, and just be in that moment. So that also helps. But anyway, let us close our eyes to settle and relax our shoulders, resting on your knees, on your leg. And noticing the breath coming in through the nose and going out through the nose. And connecting to our body and breath. And let's together inhale, lengthening the spine. And exhale through the nose and relax our shoulders. And this, inhale. And then exhale. Now let's continue the breath. And we are taking a moment to noticing the breath and also establishing our breath pattern for our physical practice. And more oxygen into our mind, into our body, so we can clear our head. One more breath. Then let's together inhale, hands reach out and up. And then exhale, bring our palms together to heart center. And you might bow your head to set your intention or dedication for today's practice. And then slowly open your eyes. So light and darkness, that's a spiritual way. It's to say light is a wisdom and ignorance. That's what I didn't get, the word ignorance for the darkness. Okay, so let's come to the back. On your back, lie down to the mat. So lie down to the mat and spread yourself wide. So engaging our whole body, pointing your toes maybe, and hands reach over the head and spread yourself wide, and noticing how you feel when you spread your body wide. Just noticing. Inhale, take a big inhale, lengthening. Then open your mouth, let it go. One more time, take a big inhale, stretch. And open your mouth, let it go. Bring your right knee to the chest. Then moving your knee to the out and in few times, just relaxing our hip joint. You can make a circle as well. And then, when you are ready, bring your right knee to the left side and we twist. So I suggest to bring your right knee towards the chest and move to the left side. So we can create a space to the lower back. And stretch your right arm out and open. Then make a big circle with your right hand if you like. Bend your elbow or stretch your arm. And change the direction of the circle. Okay. Then release. And let your right leg down to the mat straight. Then let's change to the left leg. Left knee to the chest. And move your knee to side and in. Just to notice how your hip joint feels. And then we want to twist. So let's see if you can bring your left knee towards the chest so that we can lengthen the lower back to move your left knee to the right. Twist. Okay, make a big circle with your hand, left hand, on the both sides. Okay. Then slowly back to center and hug both knees to the chest. Then make a big circle with your knees, both knees. Then as you make a circle, notice how your glute or your hips get the massage to the ground. And changing the direction. Okay, then come back to center. All right, And then stretch your legs up if that's available to you. But if you have a hard time lifting your legs up, slide your palms under your hip, then if that's helping you. Okay, then point your toes and flex. Point your toes and flex a few times. Then make a circle, your ankles. Okay, opening our toes wide. And then let's gradually open your knees, your feet is together, and catch that the feet from kind of outside of the foot. Then bring it close to you. So if this is not so comfortable, you want to take it easy. All right. Then if it's available, lift your head and head towards your toes. And nearly rounding your back. Then we same time lengthening the back of the body. One more breath. And exhale, head down and let go your feet. Then feet comes to the ground. Hip distance apart. And bring your heels really close to your butt. All right, bridge pose. Lift your hips up. Then the hands come up and over. And on our exhalation, slowly lower down. So we're going to continue this. So inhale, tuck your navel in and lift your hips. Then the hands goes over, open our chest, front of your body. Then exhale, keep tucking your navel and pelvic floor to engage, lower your hips down. Then when your hips come to the ground, relax your pelvic floor, your ab. Then when you lift up again, we engage the core. So the season is getting colder, cooler. So it's good to have engage in the muscle to create the heat, generating your own heat. So warming up our body. So exhale. The next inhalation, we lift our hips up. Then keep your hips high. Then bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders under. So tuck your navel towards the spine, lift your hips. Then tuck your navel and notice the pelvic floor. Feel the length of the front of your body. Squeeze our glute. All right. Then inhale, lift your heels up and hands goes over the head. And on our exhalation, slowly lower to the ground. And drop your knee to one side and other side. Just relax. Relax your belly, relax your lower back. All right, then come back to center. If you are comfortable doing a rocking chair, please do so. If not, roll onto one side and come to the seat. Okay, so let's roll up and down, up, down. 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankle, hands down to the mat. Let's step back to tabletop. Palms under the shoulder, knees under the hip. Then tuck your toes under. Inhale, lift our chest up and looking upward. Then exhale, round your back. And continue. Inhale, looking upward. Then exhale, round. It's nice to have a sun out today. Even we want to have a rain. It's nice to have a rain and plants grow. Then air gets more moisture. It's a great things. But still, I enjoy seeing the sun and feel the warmth and the brightness that I really enjoy. I think that's what winter. Well, here California, we have always sun, almost always. but especially the very cold place, the sun is a great thing, providing the vitamin D for us, and it's really change our mood. All right, right hand reach up to the sky, open. Then on our exhalation, right hand goes under, and right ear, shoulder to the mat. And also nice pressure to the right temple bone, so we can relax and give nice pressure. Great for the headache or sinus blockage. And left hand goes forward, touch to the ground. Then pull your left hip slightly back and find the length to the left side. So you might be staying here, or you might stretch your left leg, left or down, or you might lift your left leg upward. Then slowly down to the mat. Bring your knee down. The left hand come closer and right hand to the sky. Then exhale, release. Okay, the other side, left hand. Inhale, left hand to the sky and open. Then exhale, left hand goes under. Left ear, shoulder to the mat and the side of the head. Come to the ground. Relax your jaw. Relax our face. And right hand reach forward. Pull your right hip back. So welcome to lift your right leg. Then slowly release your knee if you are lifting. And right hand come closer. Lift yourself, left hand to the sky. And then exhale. Release. Tabletop. Then come to downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up. So as I said, I'm going to Japan in the winter time. I haven't been to Japan in winter for quite a long time, maybe about 20 years. Well, I didn't like a cold, but anyway, look forward. Then let's walk forward. Then Uttanasana, we bend forward. You can bend your knees very towards your thigh and grab your elbows. And you might swing side to side. So great things about winter time in Japan or my hometown is winter is dry, so there's no crowd much. Then actually we can see Mount Fuji very well. Okay, round our back, slowly come up. So Mount Fuji at the winter time is we can see clear, but the summertime it's usually covered with cloud. So even goes summertime, I haven't seen Mount Fuji for a long time. All right. Then feet is a hip distance apart. So it's good to have a sun. So I'm trying to connect the light and the darkness for today. Inhale, hands reach out and up and catch your elbows. And then inhale, lift our elbows upward and lift your heels and stretch upward. Then on our exhalation, heels down, bend your knees and bend forward and drop your hands and swing side to side. And relax our arms and relax our shoulder. Okay, let's do one more time. Inhale, rising, hands reach out and up and catch the elbow. Okay, then lift your elbows to find the length, whole side of your body, especially the shoulder. And you might lift your heels to make some core work and a balance pose. Then on our exhalation, let your heels drop and let go. Relax your arm. All right, then slowly rising up. Then bring your feet apart and swing our hands and lap around our body. And soften your knees. Then you might do tapping your lower back, kidney, and also tapping your lower belly, maybe tapping your chest. Just, when you tap, you bring awareness. It's like a waking up that part of the body. Then maybe exhale, exhale, exhale to twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come to center. So somehow this movement really warm up our body. All right, so let's come to the standing. Yeah, winter time or cold season, we need a more warm up before we get the flexible or flexibility come back to our body. So feet is down to, feet together down to the mat and really grounding. And also gathering the legs together and find the pelvic floor and find your glute, then inner thigh. Really use your muscle to gather your body to the midline. Then palm is together to heart center. Let's do sun salutation. It's a prayer to the sun. And appreciating the sun, the source of life. Let's together inhale, hands reach out and up, palms together at the top. Then exhale, bend forward, soften your knees, bend forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale, let's step back. You can be in table or you can be in plank pose. Inhale, lengthening. Then exhale, bend your elbows. Let's bring our belly to the mat and just stay here. And bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. So let's point our toes and grounding the top of your feet down to the mat. Exhale, fully relax. So you can be legs together or feet hip distance apart. If you have a lower back issues, you want to have a legs wider. Inhale, rising. Pull your hands back, legs stay down to the mat. Open. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, let it go. Drop your hands and palms under your shoulder. Lift yourself. Tabletop, then head down, then lift your knees to downward facing dog. And be with your breath. In, then out. All right. Then inhale, look forward and step between our hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, head down, relax. Inhale, rise up. Strong leg grounding and legs together. Then reach our hands up and open. Exhale, palms together to heart center. Okay, so let's do one more time. Inhale, hands reach out and up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's step back, table or plank pose. So table, we are using our knees. And plank pose, knees off. Inhale, lengthening. Then exhale, bend your elbow, belly to the mat. Okay, so this time let's spread your hands wide to the side and we lift our chest and legs at the same time. Exhale, fully relax. Inhale, lift up, squeeze our glute and lift our chest and spread your hands to the side. Engage. And keep our neck long. Inhale, lifting. Now exhale, let it go. Drop. Bring your palms under the shoulder. Tuck your toes. Then come to tabletop. Okay, from tabletop, we relax your head down and look into the toes and knees up. Downward facing dog. So your feet is a hip distance apart. Then your hands are shoulder width apart. That's so important. So you might bend your knees to lift your pelvis up to lengthen the lower back. I mean the spine. So what I mean is if your shoulder is quite forward, then you want to bend your knees and lift your pelvis up and head towards your leg. One more breath. All right. Then inhale, look forward and walk forward. And inhale, halfway left. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, rising, ground your feet, rising. Palms together to heart center. Okay, so this time a little bit different. Inhale, hands reach out and up. Exhale, bend your knee, bend forward. Inhale, halfway left. Then exhale, light leg back. Light leg back. Then lower your hip, it's a nice lunge. And hopefully your left knee come over the left foot. Then your right knee come to the ground, tuck your right toe under. Then let's come up to Anjaneyasana. So you are welcome to use the block. So let me see the block version. You can come like this. Or like that. And then on our exhalation, bring your hands on the block, stretch your leg, knee up, then bend forward. So try to see if you can bring your heels down and maybe lift your left toe upward and bend forward. So we are stretching the back line of the body. Then let's slowly come down, plant your left foot, right knee to the mat. Then Anjaneyasana. So Anjaneyasana, we are opening the front of the body. So if this is available, move your pelvis forward, stretch the front of your hip, and the hands reach up. And then exhale, one more time, hands down, lift your hips, and stretch your leg, head down, toes up, front toe up. And then exhale, release. Bring your knee down to the mat. Then we're gonna move our hands. You can use the block. Then hands to the longer side of the mat. Then we face to the longer side of the mat. Your feet is parallel, point your toes to the long side of the mat. Okay, then bend forward. So we have a many option variety to do here. So you can use the block and like a downward facing dog, reach your hands forward, head down. Or you can just hands resting here, or you can rest your forehead to the block, hands by your side. Of course, you can stack the block too, and head relax. Or you can grab the big toes or outer edge of the feet and head relax. The whole time we are tucking our navel in and lift our sacrum upward. One more breath. Okay, then inhale, halfway left. Then exhale, we go back to the front. So walk our hands to the front. So your left toe is pointing to the shorter side of the mat, front of the mat. Then right knee down and step back. Downward facing dog or tabletop or plank to chaturanga. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. So we have a choice. So noticing the breath, noticing how you breathe. So if your breath is very shallow or you need to catch the breath, take a break anytime. Okay, inhale, look forward. Then exhale, walk towards our hand. Inhale, halfway left. And then on our exhalation, bring your left leg back, left leg. Then bend your left knee, lower the hip. So left knee down and right foot in the front. Inhale, rise up, hands reach up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. And maybe move your pelvis forward to open your left hip joint. And then exhale, release our hands down. And then stretch your leg, use the block. So block has several different height. Then head down, point your frontal up. So it's like that. So it's a dorsiflexion to stretch the calf, hamstring, back of the body. Okay, one more time. Plant your right foot down, left knee down. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Anjaneyasana, front of the body to stretch. Even notice how your left left side front of the leg is open. And then exhale, release our hands, bend forward. And pick up your toe up, head down, relax. Okay, so now you might just look to the longer side of the mat left, or you can bring your left knee down and move carefully to face to the left side of the mat. So this time also we reach our hands forward, or your option of Prasarita Padottanasana. You can catch the feet from outside, or you can rest your forehead to the block. One more breath. All right. Then inhale, halfway left. Then exhale, let's walk our hands to the front again. Then knee down. Step back, plank pose, or downward facing dog. Also, there's a child pose option too. Then go through vinyasa as well. So choose wisely what is available right now to you. So what your body wants to have, or it's a good time to have. Okay, and let's together wherever you are. And open your mouth, let it go. One more time, inhale. Open your mouth, let go. All right, inhale, look forward. And exhale, walk towards our hand and your feet is together. Inhale, halfway left. Then exhale, bend your knees, bring your belly to your thigh. Come to chair pose, hands to the sky. So it's a chair pose. So how deep you go is up to you, but make sure your kneecap toe goes same direction, knees over the feet. Okay. Then if this is available, lift your heels off the ground, maybe palms together to heart center. And let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release, and heels down, hands reach out and up. Stretch your leg. Then exhale, bend forward. Inhale, halfway left. Then exhale, let's step back. Plank pose or downward facing dog. Okay. Then bring your feet 1 foot forward in downward facing dog. So it's a shorter stance of downward facing dog. Then right leg up. Then exhale, step forward. Then point your left toe outward, bend your both knee, then rise up. So your right toe is pointing forward. Then left toe, maybe 45-degree angle to the left side. All right. Then hands behind you, catch the elbows or palms together behind you. Okay. So it's pyramid pose. Ground your feet down first, especially left heel to the top of your head. We are connecting the top of your head to the left heel. Then inhale, lengthening. Then exhale, bend forward. So as you bend forward, the left foot is ground, then top of your head going forward. Then maybe stay here, the torso is horizontal or maybe close to it, or you can bend your knees. If your hamstring is not so comfortable, your knee is not so comfortable, bend your knees. And also there is a choice of hands. Stay on the block. One more breath. Okay, soften your knees, guys. Okay, then let go your hands reach up to the sky. So for the next one, you might need the block probably to on your right side, outside of your right foot. Okay, then the hands reach up. Again, we are connecting your back heel, left heel to the top of your head, also the left hand, fingertips. And then inhale, keep lengthening. Then exhale, we bend forward. Then gradually we are twisting and moving your left hand towards your right side. So catch the block or to the floor, left hand ground. Then move our navel to the right. Then maybe right hand to the sky. So grounding our feet is so important. And grounding our feet. One more breath. And then exhale, release. Bring your hands down to the mat, bend your both knee. You can step back to plank pose, or you can be in downward facing dog, or you can be table. And go through vinyasa if you like. Okay. So make a small downward facing dog, so one step forward. Then left leg go up. Then exhale, step forward between our hands. And bend your both knee rise up. Okay. So this stance is a much shorter, you might realize. Shorter than like a warrior one or warrior two pose. Point your left toe forward. Your right toe is 45-degree angle. Then grounding. Then hands behind you, catch your elbows or palms together behind you. So notice where your navel is facing. So your navel hopefully facing to the front. Okay. And then inhale, ground your right foot and top of your head, reaching up. Then on our exhalation, right heel down, top of your head, move forward. Maybe bending your front knee, if that's more easier for you to stay in this pose. Last breath. Then soften your knees, lounge your back. Let's come up to standing. Let go your hands reach up to the sky. So if you are using the block on your left side. So the key to this pose, so you have been to the right side, so you know what to expect now. So even your legs is apart, front and back, we are really gathering towards the midline. So we bring your legs together. I mean, it's not together, but as if we are. Okay. Then right hand reach and grounding your right heel, connecting. And then on our exhalation, right foot really press down. Then right hand goes forward towards your left side, towards the block. Okay. So if you can bring your right hand outside of the left foot, that will be good. Otherwise, you can do the front of the left toe. Then gradually moving your navel to the side and left hand goes up too. You can look down. If your neck is okay, you can slightly look towards the side or up. Keep grounding your back foot. One more breath. Okay. And then bend your both knee. Let's come to the ground. And knee down, step back. Table, child pose, downward facing dog, or plank pose. Go through vinyasa if that is your choice. Okay, let's together big inhale. Then open your mouth and let it go. One more time, inhale. Open your mouth and let it go. Then inhale, look forward. And let's step forward. We sit down to the mat. Let's do one more core work. So you are welcome to use the block on your foot. Then hold your leg. So you can have the block support or without. Pick up your feet from the block. Make sure you are relaxing your shoulder. Keep a nice posture. So you can be here, or you can just experiment if what happens if you lift your feet higher. And experiment, let go your hands. Can you balance or no? And zip our legs together. And let's hold here for 5, 4, 3. Zip our legs. Relax our face. 3, 2, 1. Great work. Cross your leg. Then the hands reach up to the sky and lengthen the spine. Then on our exhalations, twist to the left side, right hand, left knee. Then left hand behind you, or maybe left hand goes to the right thigh and twist. And tilt your head, if you like, to stretch the neck. All right, switch. Hands reach up to the sky and twist to this way, right side, left hand, right knee. And right hand maybe to the back or to the left leg. And lengthening and opening our shoulder. Okay. Then let's release. So bring your feet together. So we did the very beginning. So feet together. We did the beginning that was lying down or spine pose. So this time we sit. Then opening our toes wide and as if we are externally rotating your feet. So your big toe side is going downward, pinky together, then foot arch lift towards the ceiling. Then relax. So really externally rotating from the hip joint. So you might just stay here, keep externally rotating the legs and the feet or bend forward. One more breath. Okay, then come out from this pose. Then bring your left foot up. So this is my left foot. Then right heel tuck under your left hip and left foot come to the right side. So it's Ardha Machendrasana. So your right foot is ground over the left foot. Sorry. Left foot come over the right side and right knee. Okay, so that was confusing, sorry. Then hug our left knee to the chest and lengthen the spine. Then exhale, twist to the left side. So I have a register myself. This is my right side and left side. So when I do mirror, it's very confusing. I mean, I'm not doing a mirror right now, so that's what the confusion comes from. Okay, let's release. So let's do something a little more confusing. Bring your hands to on your light. Pick up your hips. Then we walk to the back of the mat and all the way. So 360-degree angle and back to the front. When you do that, your leg is changed. So other side. Hug your right knee to the chest and right hand behind you. Inhale, left hand to the sky and twist. And releasing the lower back. Excellent. Then let's release. So let's use the belt hammock pose. So we lie down. So hammock pose, we use the belt has a big loop. So belt has a big loop. Then when your belt is ready, you can lie down and connecting your right foot, then your head. Then you can really lean to that and relax. And shoulder relax, resting your arms by your side and find the length to the neck. And push your heel to the sky and stretch the back of your right leg. And left leg relax to the ground so you might feel the stretch to the left hip flexor, hip joint, the quad. And each exhalation you can do, relax. So you might feel the heaviness that your head sink down. Then you might find a little bit more stretch to the neck. And also stretch to the back of the leg. Then when you are ready, let go only your head. Hold your belt with your right hand. Head comes to the ground nicely. The next time and rotate your leg open. So it's the right leg goes out. Try to see if you can ground your left leg down. If straight leg doesn't work, you can slightly bend your knee. Make sure to relax your shoulder. So when you hold the belt, sometimes awkwardly we hold attention to the neck and shoulder. So just be aware of what you are doing. Okay, then back to center. We switch the hand. Left hand, hold the belt. Either you can bend your right knee or straight. Move your right leg to the left side. And now opening the outer hip. Then release. Switch. Left foot and ahead. And lean to the belt. And relax into the belt. And find the length. On each exhalation, we sink and relax Also notice in the right hip flexor opens. And slowly let go your head, resting on the ground. Hold your belt with your left hand. Then let's open external rotation so we can open the inside of the leg. Inner thigh to stretch. Then the other hip. Right hand hold the belt. Move your left leg to the right side. Twist. And spread your left hand out. And opening and twisting, squeezing. Like twisting your belly, midline of the body. Then, when you are ready, let go the belt and lie down to the mat and close your eyes for Shavasana. Relax your body, resting here. Soften everywhere. And letting go, letting go, let it go. Soften your shoulders, neck. Relax our jaw. Relax our head. The whole flame of the head. Relax. And I'm sharing from The Sun, My Heart by Thich Nhat Hanh. It's a Zen Master, Vietnamese Zen Master's book. Opposition between good and bad is often compared to light and dark. But if we look at it in a different way, we will see that when light shines, darkness does not disappear. It doesn't live. It merges with the light. It becomes the light. The sun of awareness is shining in you, that you have control of your situation. You are yourself, and you have acquired some peace. So the light symbolizes this glowing light outside either the candle or fire, oil lamp. Those lights symbolize the inner light shining through, shining your light from inside out to the world. Gently bringing our awareness to the fingers and toes, inviting a small movement. And I feel our body is here. I'm noticing the breath coming in through the nose and out through the nose. And appreciating the air, fresh air, and the ability that we have, that we are able to breathe. And reach our hands over the head. And let us stretch from toes to fingertips. Take a big inhale, stretch. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth, let it go. Bring your knee to the chest. Give a nice hug to yourself. Thanks to your body, mind, and heart. Whatever is there for today. And roll onto one side and gradually come up to a comfortable seat. Eyes closed or half closed. Take a big inhale together, hands reach up to the sky. And bring our hands together to heart center, Anjali Mudra. May you be the light and shine your light into the world. Thank you very much for letting me guide through your practice. Light in you, light in me. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful week.